I think the Six Nations gets harder and harder every year, and it becomes more of a level playing field every year. You know, every team sets out with the goal to win, but that's not as easy to complete. But you know, we'll just take it game by game. That's what you have to do in the competition. There's a lot of good teams hitting good form from their summer tours, and we'll see where we are come after November series coming into Six Nations. It'd be amazing to go on any Lions tour, let alone be like very lucky to get in a third one. But there's some quality players out there. You can't worry about them or what they're doing. You got to concentrate on your own game, what you at club level, so you get picked for national level. And then when you're in that environment, just trying to do your best to put your best foot forward, so you can put your hand up for selection. I've roomed with some interesting people. The first person I ever roomed with on a Lions tour was Phil Vickery. That was an interesting time. He was proper old school, you know. And then I've roomed with Lions captains like Sam Warburton on the last one. And then some interesting ones where I've roomed a lot with guys who were playing in the same position. Like I've roomed with Toby Faletau a bit and Andy Powell as well. So it makes for kind of interesting conversations, especially when it's coming to test weeks and stuff like that. But guys all just rowing together and just want, you know, the team to do the best to you know, make sure we're in with a shout to win a series. You know, whenever you go up against any of the top tier nations, New Zealand are world champs, you know, back-to-back world champions, and you know, they put on a pretty dominant display in the summer series, and it's going to be interesting to see how they're running come November series when they come up the Northern Hemisphere on their tour. So I'd say, you know, with that Lions tour in mind, I think they're a massive challenge to beat, especially over there. Going down to South Africa with the amount of injuries the squad kind of had to deal with, there was an opportunity there for a lot of young players, and I don't think a lot of people would have thought we'd get the result that we did, and we nearly got the series. But we got to take a lot of learnings from that. The fact that we had it so close in that second series but didn't close it out, and that in the third game we let it get away from us. It's tough going against South Africa on a one-off game, let alone back-to-back 3 times. But that will stand to us going forward. That will definitely stand to us.